Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Chef Tay, here to show y'all how to make bourbon pecan pie. Okay, we're starting off with a pie shell, pie crust. You can find these anywhere at the store. So they do have deep dish and they have regular. For pecan pie, we're going to go with the regular. For other pies like sweet potato or something like that, you could do like deep dish, but that's what we're going to do. And we have our pecans, of course. And
ooh, do it matter what brand?
it doesn't. Honestly, just I would say get the ones that are most affordable. So that's why we got great value, okay? Cause you know it's still the same great taste, but not so hard on the pockets. So we are going to just put the pecans in here in a little shell like this. So I'm just gonna show y'all how you can just arrange them in there, you know. And the way you do it on this part does kind of matter, because this is kind of like how it's gonna look when it's done.
So who taught you how to do this?
So I got this recipe from one of my culinary teachers from high school, actually. Shout out to Miss Hubbard. And she she made this recipe like around Thanksgiving time, and I was like, ooh, I'm about to use that. And I think it's very easy to make too. So even if you're not like a baker or anything like that, I think it's pretty easy to catch on to it. And so this bag here gave me about 2 pies. It's an 8-ounce bag. And the recipe does call for 4 ounces, so it's pretty spot on. Now that we got that part done, we're gonna move on to our filling, okay? So for the filling, you need 3 eggs. And also, so you know, this filling makes 2 pies also. So basically you could just buy 1 8-ounce bag of pecans, and then the pie crust comes in 2 packs, so it's just perfect. Like, you know, it's just meant to be, okay? All right, so 3 eggs, a cup of corn syrup. Y'all could use half and half, like half this corn syrup, half dark corn syrup, or you could just use all one, whatever you want to do. Start off with our eggs. So when we get our eggs in there, we're gonna whip it up real good, you know what I'm saying? Whip it up real good. And then we have 3/4 cups of melted butter, and that's 5 tablespoons. So if you have a stick of butter, just 5 tablespoons, melt it, and you're good to go. Then we have our special ingredient here. This is bourbon. So this is 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of bourbon. Okay. We have 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And so when it comes to cooking with alcohol or baking with alcohol, it bakes out. So the cool part about it is that you keep that nice flavor, but you don't get lip or anything, you know, of course. Oh, and that was a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know if I told y'all, but that was 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Okay, there we go. The next part of our filling is going to be brown sugar. This is one of the key, I think, ingredients for the flavor. So yeah, don't skip out on the brown sugar. You can use light or dark brown sugar. I personally don't think it matters. It's just up to you, whatever you prefer. Now we're gonna mix in what we have so far, and it's gonna start to come together, you know what I'm saying? Start to come together. The last thing that we have to add is the corn syrup. And we're also gonna do a cup of the corn syrup. So I have this trick that I learned from Miss Hubbard, and that is spraying your measuring cup with some cooking spray first before you put it inside, because that helps the corn syrup come out, because you know it's real sticky and stuff. And when you bake, it's all about precision. So you want to make sure you get every drop of the ingredient, okay? We got that. Spray like so, like that. Okay. And like I said, y'all, remember you could do half light corn syrup, half dark, but we're doing all dark. I mean all light. And so we're gonna do a cup of this. and see that the spray, if y'all can see that, kind of helped it come out for the most part. So, you know, voila. So Charles, for the next holiday gathering, if they ask you to make a pie, what you gonna say?
I'm gonna call you. You feel me? You
no, that's not the purpose.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, honey.
You know, that's not what I was expecting. I'd be more than happy to do that, but you know, you also could do it yourself if you wanted to.
Oh, praise God.
So now we have our filling ready. If y'all could smell this, like, let me tell you, y'all would just want to hop into this bowl, okay? And just like do it, just eat it like this without even baking it, because that's how good it smells. Okay, so basically, you just want to pour that in there. You know what I'm saying? Pour it in there, kind of spread it out. Make sure you cover up all those pecans, and then they kind of rise to the top. So then you'll kind of get that classic like look whenever you know, bake a pecan pie or buy a pecan pie. Excuse me. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here. Yeah, just like that. And then when the pie bakes, it's going to rise a little bit, and there's always a possibility it could like overflow. So you don't want to put too much. You're gonna put this in the oven on 375 for, I would say, 30 to 40 minutes, but just keep an eye out on it. It might need to go longer, it might need to go less, depending on your oven. But you'll know it's done when it's like when you like move the pie and it's set, like it doesn't, you know, jiggle anymore. You know what I'm saying? It don't jiggle. You want to put the pie on top of that when you place it in the oven. And look at that, y'all see how like the pecans kind of came to the top? See, that's why when you put it in there, you got to put it in there a certain way, so that's how it's gonna look. And now into the oven we go. All right, y'all, so our pie is ready out the oven. Okay, still a little warm. You ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are your taste buds ready?
Ooh, it's crispy, y'all.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Ooh.
Okay, look at that. All right. Ooh. That's good. That's some good stuff right there, boy. Good stuff. Let me try
That's good as hell. Damn.
Y'all, she was quiet. Y'all know what they say about when you get quiet when you eat. It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone, okay?
I'm not gonna play with y'all.
My business page on Instagram, y'all can hit me
It's
up.
right there on the screen.
Okay? But I'm telling y'all, this recipe,
just like Black History Month.
y'all, this recipe is so easy. Like, y'all, please try this, okay? Because the ancestors blessed this pie, right?
See, that's how you mess around and eat a whole pie.
No, for real.
And you know,
no,
don't nobody
want
to admit that they do things like that. I'll tell the truth.
I've eaten
half a pie before.
This is a safe space, so that's okay.
I've had a scoop of ice cream on my.
Okay. That's the way to go.
After I put it in the microwave a little bit.
That's the way to go right there. Because you put it in a microwave, it's like it just came out the oven.
And then you hit the scoop of bow.
Little bluebell on top.
And then it's melting. The milk is melting because of the heat and
all them flavors, they just come together and they just in holy matrimony. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
now I want some ice cream.